All right, let's dive right in. We're going to tackle a huge question for parents today. In a world where it feels like money can fix just about anything, how do we teach our kids the incredible lifelong value of effort?
I mean, think about it. It's a tough one, right? When your kid's favorite toy breaks, you could just hop online and a new one is there in a day. A problem comes up, it feels like there's always something you can buy to solve it. It's so easy for our kids to start thinking that money is this, magic wand. But is that really the lesson we want them to carry through life?
So this whole challenge, it leads to what you might call the money-first mindset. And you know what? It's a real dilemma for modern parents, one that a lot of us are dealing with, maybe without even realizing it. It's pretty simple, really. When kids see that money makes problems just poof disappear, they can start to believe that anything and everything worth having is just a purchase away, and that it should be easy. That whole idea of the struggle, the process, the journey to get something, all of that just gets completely lost in the shuffle. But here's the thing, and this is so important. The most crucial lessons in life, they have absolutely nothing to do with what's in your wallet. It's all about personal involvement, about dedication, and that simple, powerful value of putting in the work yourself.
Okay, so if that's the problem, what's the solution? Well, it's all about shifting our focus to why effort matters more. Because you see, that's what builds a real solid foundation for life. So why is this so much more powerful than just talking about money?
The benefits are huge and they're truly foundational. First off, kids start to learn that real, actual results come from work and from sticking with it, not just from wishing for something. Then, they get this deep understanding that the big achievements in life, they're not instant. They take time, they take patience, and finally, and this is maybe the best part, they start to build a mindset where their own personal progress feels way more rewarding than any easy, instant win.
Okay, so we get the why. That all makes sense. But the big question is, how do we actually do it? Well, this next part is all about the how. This is the parent's playbook.
And it really comes down to 4 pretty simple but really powerful strategies. First, you've got to involve them in just the daily tasks around the house. Second, and this is a big one, you need to shift your focus to the process, not just the final result. Third, you reward the effort they put in, not just whether they succeeded. And finally, you can share stories about other people and the effort they put in to achieve their goals.
So let's make this super practical. What does this look like in real life? Okay, take tidying toys. The lesson there isn't just clean your room. It's about them feeling that little spark of joy and satisfaction from having an orderly space that they created. Or helping you cook. It's not just about making dinner. It's about them feeling that sense of belonging, of contributing to the family. And with a school project, praising how hard they worked on it, no matter what the grade is, that's what teaches perseverance.
Now, when we talk about rewarding the effort, what do we actually mean? I want to be really clear here. This doesn't mean you have to go out and buy them a toy or give them money. No, it can be something so much more powerful. A genuine smile, a big hug, or just looking them in the eye and saying, I am so proud of how hard you worked on that. You know, those small gestures, they validate all that work they put in. And honestly, they can mean the world to a kid.
So, let's zoom out for a second. What's the long-term goal with all this? What's the ultimate payoff? It's about raising capable, confident, and truly resilient adults.
I mean, just look at the 2 different paths this creates. On one hand, you have a child raised with that money-first mindset. They might grow up always looking for money to be the magic solution to their problems, and their self-worth gets all tangled up in external rewards. But on the other hand, a child raised with an effort-first mindset, well, they grow into an adult who really understands the value of work and discipline. They build their self-worth from the inside out, which is so much stronger.
And at the end of the day, this isn't just about raising a harder worker just for the sake of it. The real #1 reward is building 2 things that money can literally never buy: genuine, deep satisfaction and that unshakable self-confidence.
And really, that's the whole point, isn't it? That feeling of accomplishment you get from an effort that was really well done, that brings a kind of satisfaction and self-confidence that is just, it's far more valuable than any amount of money. It's something that lasts, something that can't be taken away.
So I'm going to leave you with a question to really think about. What's one activity you've helped your child with where the focus was completely on the effort, not on a prize or money? Maybe it was tying their shoes or learning to ride a bike or even just finishing a tricky book. And think about this. What was their reaction when they finally did it? That little glow of pride on their face? That's the real payoff. That's what we're talking about.